play devil's advocate for a second.
He wants smoke, I'll bring the matches.
When it comes to pop culture and fun, we're the whole meal.
Ooh, feel the magic, hear the roar. That's you in that empty space right there. Welcome to Side Dish. You already know the vibes, man. It is 48-hour Friday. I go by the name of Headkrack. Over there holding it down, keeping it beautiful and pretty is the one and only Claudia Jordan. And over there keeping it handsome and pretty as well as is Tanner Thomason over there. We're equal opportunity with the compliments around here.
Listen, I love it.
I will take handsome. Wait, okay, Claudia. I've been called handsome, and like every now and then someone will say like a man is pretty. But sometimes when they say a man is pretty, sometimes they mean like he's pretty, and then sometimes they mean it's not actually a compliment. What are your thoughts? Like if a woman was called handsome, that's typically not a compliment.
Well, that's not a compliment. But I've never called a man pretty and meant it as an insult. It's always good to me. I like pretty boys. I like attractive people.
Oh.
Yeah. But me up at the door of the club.
Okay, fair enough. But if when you think about women who are classically handsome, like who's like on the Mount Toughmore?
Janet Reno, classically handsome. You got that's some 90s politics right there.
She's not handsome though. She's ugly.
Paula Poundstone, the comedian. I don't know if y'all remember who that is, but she was out here being real handsome, had them pantsuits.
Young M.A.
Handsome. Ooh.
Handsome.
Yeah.
And also I'll run it up for Glenn Close. I'm alone in that street. Okay.
No, you're not alone.
You left me out there, man.
You're not alone. I can smell your nappy. Like, wasn't that Glenn Close?
My favorite TV line ever. I can smell your nappy.
I follow this creator. I follow this guy called OG Matt from the town. He's great. He's all kinds of cultural updates and everything. And he played this clip, and then he did this thing where he leaned back and he was like, and I didn't really know what was going on. And then he cut to that clip where she's in the bed like this. And I was like, please let that become a new meme. I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, we need to meme that up. Also, Caitlyn Jenner, handsome.
Let's go. That's what I'm talking. Oh, right. Oh, day one. Wow.
I don't like Caitlyn.
We're just talking about physical attractiveness right now, Claudia. We're not talking.
Would Caitlyn even be considered handsome? Oh yeah, I'll just be saying a masculine looking female because I think Caitlyn, whatever, look better as Bruce.
Oh, Big Sis Chris in the chat said Lori Lightfoot is out here being handsome. Former mayor of Chicago.
That's
she was getting a haircut the same place the YNs was getting a haircut at.
Like some woman really starts fixing her hair up. She gets the eyebrows done. She gets the lips plumped, and it's like, you used to be handsome. Now we're looking good.
Hey, speaking of political figures, I just wanted to shout out Jasmine Crockett. I just came from an event in Dallas, Fort Worth. And she had a conversation on stage for an hour. It was a packed house at the Potter House. It was like 1,200. It was a lot of people that were there, and it was really nice. And she was talking about the election and the primaries, and it was a good time. So shout out to Representative Jasmine Crockett. Hopefully she wins the primary here in Texas and goes on to the U.S. Senate.
I saw her for the first time in a clip. She was with Kelly Rowland. This is the first time I saw Jasmine Crockett without glasses. Is she single?
I'm not sure. I feel like she's married, but I'm not sure.
I'm gonna have to Google that. I'll Google that after the show.
Would you want to be the first gentleman of Texas?
Hell yeah! Let me. Oh God, man.
Do you have any scandals that could derail her campaign? Because we don't want that to happen to the good sis.
Oh.
I feel like you have a. Do you have a sex tape out there, Tanner?
Claudia, we really got some stories to get to. Boy, oh boy.
But I'm
we have
so
something?
I can control the timing on that.
She bad with and without the glasses. Real talk. I mean,
Okay. I'm reclaiming my time.
So whoa! Don't you hit me with the I will filibuster. I will filibuster this whole hour if I have to. I'm reclaiming my time.
Filibusters is how babies are made.
Yeah, you have a sex tape, Tanner? I mean, you know what? If you're shy, I'll go first. I have made sex tapes before. Okay, so now it's a safe space. Come on, Tanner. You have the mustache already. Seriously.
We're halfway in the game.
I do have you know what, Claudia? I can't. Then people are going to be trying to hack my emails.
Okay. We'll get to this. I'm sure it'll come out eventually. All right. Michael Jackson, the king of pop, has to be one of the most impersonated people on the planet. So I want us to watch this MJ impersonator, and then I have a question for you.
Wow.
All right, and they had the nerve to rope a Janet impersonator into the mess. So the question is, should the estate of Michael Jackson stop people from doing bad impressions of him? Chat, please vote in our poll. Should MJ impersonators be banned? What say you, fellas?
I think the bad MJ impersonators should go to jail for the crimes they accuse Michael of.
Oh, I like
that's a lot. That's a lot for being an impersonator.
No, not all the impersonators, just the bad ones. I was watching a little YouTube short today about this one Michael Jackson impersonator who gets mad every time he doesn't get to do Michael Jackson stuff in prime time because he had all these surgeries to look like Michael, even though he said he only got his nose done. Something Michael would say. But at the end of the day, he's a white man and he looks like late in life Mike. Not big nose Mike, not medium nose Mike, late in life Mike. And he can't sing and he can't dance. And he was actually mad because Jafar got the role. He's actually part of the lineage, Jafar, not you, sir.
So I know of an MJ impersonator who I don't know that I call him an impersonator. He's not necessarily impersonating Mike, but he'll dress up like Mike, and he's got the moves down, and he's a member of the Caucasian delegation. And every time I'm just blown away. I'm like, bro, you got it. But
Corey Feldman
here, this was
Corey Feldman.
No. I would say.
Remember the Tom ponytail like at all times.
Now Corey will like hit the thing and like he'll do it and he'll have the jacket. But this guy's great. Also, look, I just want to say I watched this clip because I did my homework tonight, and that clip is from a drag show, and you're gonna get what you're gonna get at a drag show. You know what I'm saying? Drag shows are a little campy. They're a little tongue in cheek. I don't think that these two people were full-time MJ impersonators. If they were, they'd go broke.
I wish Michael Jackson would have stopped with the surgeries right after he did Billie Jean. That's when he was fine. He could have got the draws then. I was only 13 at the time, but like my draws now, he could have got. But he wouldn't want them because I'd be too old.
Well, the thing though, man, like after the Pepsi incident, like his scalp was never the same. And I'm not trying to make light of the situation. Like, I mean, like the fact that he bounced back at all is a miracle in totality, man. Because like that thing really did a number on him and put him on that long spiral of pain medications that he ended up using for the rest of his life. He had like really bad burns, man.
Yeah, if we could get Hair on Fire Michael impersonator, I would watch. Let me get that show. If there's maybe the Michael we haven't seen, are there Michaels that we haven't had impersonated before? Like
no one does like Afro teenage off the wall Mike. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like you always get Thriller Jacket and beyond.
And no one shows him when he was getting asked. Michael was low-key getting asked. Like remember he was with Brooke Shields?
Yeah. But she like fronted like she was a virgin till she was like 47. And I don't believe that, man.
Bro, he was doing nude scenes when you were like 12.
Yo, that was before PG-13 came out. Which that's a whole other discussion. Speaking of PG-13, that's a transition. We got to talk about some white news from across the pond. For the first time ever, a member of the royal family has been arrested. I'm talking about the British royal family. Andrew Mountbatten-Windsor, formerly known as Prince Andrew. This guy was second in line for the throne at one point. He was arrested today on the suspicion of misconduct in public office. This is also his 66th birthday. There he is. Guilty. Lock him up. He was released after 11 hours. And then now here's the thing. If he's found guilty of the crime, which he very well could be, there's a lot of incriminating evidence of this man. Do you think he would receive a life sentence? That's what he would get. Now, how do you think a prince would actually react to being in jail? And this, I'm assuming, is British jail.
I don't know, but I would like to know how a president would do in jail.
Very poorly.
Yeah, I would I like that other countries, like, how America's supposed to be the police of the world. Like we always telling everybody, you shouldn't do that. And human rights and trafficking is bad. But yet every other country is reacting, and to even arrest one of the members of the royal family that's quite a stance.
What I wouldn't give to see a picture of the person who's holding it down in the White House right now between some man's legs, getting his little Woodstock hair braided in a cell, and just like a little photo, a black and white one, put it in Time Life magazine. What I would not give for that, just considering all the things, even beyond the things that we've been talking about with this Epstein files and the island stuff, the stuff that he should have went to jail for before that. Like, there's so many things that you could just pull from for him to go. But I am so glad that Prince Andrew is going to get some beef Wellington if he goes to jail.
Yo, I feel like in England, they still got to have dungeons. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like this man is going to wind up underneath Castle Grayskull or some shit. Like, what do they have over there that we don't have? Because they do have those things where they used to lock people in those, like, the metal coffins where
the gallows.
The gallows and that kind of stuff.
What about the cellmate? What cellmate would he get a cellmate? Like I would like both of these men to be able to share a cell with Fleece Johnson.
That's what I was thinking.
The booty warrior.
My evil sister. I love you so much.
Yes. Right. We were there. Well, actually, a little something. Do you know who Fleece Johnson is?
I don't. Yeah. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't.
Answer was never know. He was the booty warrior, booty bandit.
He froze for a second. I thought he was actually holding that pose for a second.
Wait, was his whole thing taking booties?
Yeah. That in parenthesis, when they would interview him, it would say the booty warrior, not to be confused with the ultimate warrior.
Yeah, those are very different. Those are two kinds of warriors. Wow.
Oh, I know for a fact Suge had booty goons because he told me a story.
Suge Knight had booty goons?
He was sharpening his screwdriver on the sidewalk talking to me and my friends. But it was cool though. Like I felt safe.
What do you think? Like a British booty gunner is like, "Hello, Prince Andrew. We're gonna get them sweet cheeks tonight, love." Whatever he's.
Go ahead, put this gold color on me.
Wow.
I gotta say, when it's about women, sexual assault, it's bad. But when it's guys, it's more joyous. You guys, you have a great sense of humor about it.
Okay, hold on. It's guys who have done very terrible things.
So they deserve it. They deserve to have their booty split open, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's not what you want. Like, if it happened to me like later on in the day, my day is ruined.
Hey, y'all.
Yeah, bro, that might ruin the rest of this decade.
That's how I saw
it. Take some time.
It's not how I saw today ending. Like, man,
I got to be the last one to walk in every building. I'm like looking around.
Shannon, I'm definitely putting videos in the group chat in the commercial break, so you have to get hip to Fleece. He is.
I will. I'll watch them and I will give a report by the end of the show.
He's very excited about it too. He's like
very excited. You see the lights in his eyes, man. Well, another Fleece Johnson candidate, Todd Chrisley, and his daughter Savannah were on his podcast when the topic of when Savannah is going to get married came up. Take a listen to what he said.
Have a desire to get married at some point.
Eventually.
Do you think that it will be before I draw Social Security?
I don't know.
Well, if you're going to wait that damn long, don't get married. You might as well shack up because he'll be on Social Security.
When you're on Social Security or him? Which one?
Well, I hope that you ain't got a husband on Social Security because I don't want some old fart trying to raise my grandchildren.
Whatever happens is going to happen.
That's not true. What happens in life, we have a certain amount of control over. Well, you get to pay attention. You can go out here and pick and choose. You just don't know how to properly pick and choose.
To each their own.
Let me and your mama pick out who you're going to be with.
What is this?
It's the way it was done back in the 1800s.
Well, this is not the 1800s, so...
Do you understand back in the day, I could have married you off just by the promise of
two mules and a wagon?
Yes.
If I need to see a Ferrari, maybe if that can be a mule, then maybe we'll talk. I don't know.
Man, they look like they're wearing masks of each other. Is Todd right for his daughter Savannah to get married? I mean, he has to do the picking because the picker's off. Do you feel like that's a thing? Because I feel like he can definitely pick a dude.
I think he's great at picking dudes. Yeah. I think he's like probably better than her mother. better than the mom, better than the daughter. Like he's dying to get in. He's like, let me get in there. Put me in the game, coach.
Let me test it out.
It's interesting. I don't know Savannah's dating history, but and here's the thing is I kept waiting. I just kept waiting. I just knew he's
I want a gay father.
Like, I know some guys in the clique who are coming out. My buddy's going to be out in about 3 months, but like he was right. You do have a certain amount of control, and a lot of people do have wrong pickers. And maybe Savannah's got a wrong picker. It's one of the things when I see, okay, I gotta, this is an unpopular opinion, but when I see the amount of makeup that she had, like, don't get me wrong, I like a glamorous look. I appreciate a woman with like, I appreciate the work that goes into like a good look, but that was some thick, right? She had it on layers.
Well,
you know
she gets it from her daddy.
Yeah, I think also there was like a lot of Botox going on, frozen in time. Almost like the people from the movie Strangers with the mask that the face don't move. It's just very solid.
That's an interesting family. But is he still pretending that he likes women?
I mean, current
Is that
story.
what are we supposed to be going along with that? Is that what we're supposed to be doing? No, I'm just wondering. It's my opinion. It's not the views of Fox Soul, but I'm just wondering.
What if we could get Todd Chrisley on Shannon's pod? What?
Oh, never mind. I thought you meant with They've already met him. Hey man,
Reese Johnson.
We going out blazing over here, okay?
We're going out.
Also, quick like and subscribe. Don't get us
quick like and subscribe. Okay, here we go. Speaking of going down oh wait, never mind. That's not my story. I started to take Claudia's story.
I mean, if you want to, you know what I'm saying?
No. That's you. I'm just over here. The screen is so far away. I gotta have my glasses on.
Much like Todd Chrisley, if you want to, you can take it.
Yeah. Oh,
I'll take it. Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of love and marriage, the next story had us running to the comments. So, former South Korean President Yoon Suk Yeol, wow, all these stories are related, has been given a life sentence due to an insurrection. It's like all this men in jail and Yoon Suk Yeol.
If
you say it one more time, it's gonna like conjure up a genie. Like,
you know all Yoon Suk y'all. Y'all know him. Don't act like.
Very interesting how they put these stories back to back. Okay. Okay, he's been given a life sentence due to insurrection after he declared a brief martial law in the country in 2024, which triggered the most severe political crisis in decades. Well, it seems like Yoon's wife, the former First Lady, Mrs. Suk Yeol, is standing 10 toes down for her man.
Did.
I'm not mature enough for these stories. I don't know why you don't have me do the story. Like, I'm very immature. I'm very childish. And
what did Mrs. Suk Yeol do?
Mrs. Suk Yeol says she is allegedly asked to do half of his sentence. And well, the comments did not disappoint. Someone said, what kind of man would want his wife to do that? Another said, I doubt he'd do the same for her. And someone said, may that kind of love never locate me. Someone said, yeah, he's going to do all that time alone and divorced. Yeah, boo, this is not it. And yeah, that's a lot of love right there. Now, should a former First Lady do the time for her husband's crime?
I mean, I think when Locks was singing about wanting a ride or die chick, this is kind of what they was talking about.
Yeah.
Let me find that South Korean Suk Yeol kind of love. You know what I'm saying?
Say the name. You got to say the name properly, Tanner. That's disrespectful to the culture. Suk Yeol.
Suk Yeol. That's what I'm talking about. That's a woman who can't spend time away from her man. He's gone forever. No, I will do half the time. Let me have him back. I didn't know South Korean baddies were like this. It's time to re-up my passport.
Yo, but also too, it's crazy that like he got like, all that time for causing an insurrection. Like, I feel like there's a dude that we know that caused an insurrection, and he didn't get a chance to go to jail. Like,
he got billions of dollars, I believe.
He got his job back too after like cause. If you cause an insurrection at Target, you can't go back.
Yeah. If you get loud on an airplane, you can't. You're banned for life. Like you're banned on planes. But we have people over here that do a lot more.
It's weird.
That's wild sauce out there, y'all. I mean, but you know, let's just say if I like got like a considerable amount of time and like, you know, a shorty was willing to do half my time for me. I don't know. I'd allow it. It gets back together sooner. Because like, because she's not doing the time concurrently with me, right? To give me half time, right? Like if I got 20 years and like I did 10, she did 10, right?
I don't know if it's the same time or maybe it's one after the other. Then it's an absolute hell no.
In sort of a strange case, this isn't a piece of comedy, but when the Enron scandal went down, I sort of knew some people a part of that, and that was a whole big thing. And a husband and wife, the CEO, they got sentenced to jail time, but they got to split it so that one of them could be out of jail to continue to raise their children. They made they made an allowance there. Yeah.
You know, the judicial system is so nice to white people. Like
rich ones, really, really rich ones.
Rich ones. They're like, you know what, Todd, we don't want your children to be out there and be devastated with your family, just mother and father in jail. So we're gonna like let you choose when you come in.
Yeah.
It's very
what if I let my girl do the time first?
So you can run out like Hulkamania?
Yeah. Like I'll still show up. I will be there I will put some cash on that commissary, but I'm out in the streets for a little while.
A 10-year hall pass is wild.
Whoever goes first is effed. Like because you know the other person's gonna be out there just wilding out, running it up, risking STDs all the time.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to take a quick break. Coming up, does DaBaby care that he was canceled? Plus, Durantula, Kevin Durant, does he have a burner account? We got some drama about that. And Shannon Sharpe has some regrets. All of that in just 2 minutes.
Yes, welcome back to Side Dish, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Man, there's so much going on, and my thing froze. Pause. But DaBaby, he's talking about his infamous 2021 festival comments, where he made insensitive comments about HIV, AIDS, and the LGBTQ community and women. What should have been a high point of his career actually turned into something else really quickly. Public cancellation, losing opportunities, bookings, industry support, and the whole nine. But now, according to him, he has zero regrets. Check him out.
So you don't even regret saying this? Say what? What you had to say? Go back and watch it for real.
You didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2-3 weeks. Put a cell phone light in the air. Lady, if your smell like water, put a cell phone light in the air. Fellas.
Lights up.
Fellas, if you ain't sucking nigga in the parking lot, put your cell phone lights
Let's be real about this.
Yeah, you said something. I told them put their lights up. What they do? 60,000 of them. I wish I had my cell phone.
Yeah, no,
we
they
can't
did.
see how they made it look. They ran the play on me. They did what they were supposed to do.
Oh, okay.
I had the most lit set the whole show.
Cause you been saying shit like that at your show, right?
1,000%. It's still saying shit like that now. But
Dang,
they not baby.
Yeah.
They not a household name in every continent of the world. It ain't even worth it to them to run that play on them. You see, like me, like I got real deal influence. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like I go anywhere in the world. No, they don't know a lick of English. I'm sure on Rockstar on. They know it word for word.
Yo, he even compared himself to Jesus, saying he rose like Jesus on the third day after the controversy. Do you feel like this is delusion or determination? Because it's been kind of quiet for him these last few years. You know, but if you know, like I know, it's largely because he went against Rock Nation.
Oh. It's interesting. I think I don't know, guys. I think cancel culture's done. I think if you can prove that you can move units, whether that's songs, whether that's stand-up comedy specials, I'm sure there's a cook out there that get canceled and their cookbook sold 1 million copies. I think if you can move units, they can't cancel you.
I don't think Paula Deen really bounced back.
Maybe not.
Like from N-word gate. And the crazy thing is, as everywhere as DaBaby used to be, I realized today that he had a new album, and I was listening to it earlier while I was doing some work on my computer, and he's still rapping his ass off. Like, he's not on a lower tier because his skills diminished. The machine bucked back against him, and it happens. And I've seen it happen to so many artists that where like the quality didn't change, but they changed the locks on your ass. And once that happens, it's hard to get back in the door.
I remember, I think I was on morning radio when he was at his peak, and it was like he was everywhere, and DaBaby was on everything. He was like the hottest thing out. And then it seemed like he got, you know, I know you're saying the thing about the machine, I'm sure, but also like he turned a lot of people off. Like he started getting obnoxiously arrogant, which I think he's not immune. He's not alone in that, right?
Right.
And he started just like making a lot, like he didn't help if the system had a reason or a want to take him out, he didn't help the situation by some of his actions. I'll say it like that.
Yeah. I mean, they also too, like that was the same concert where also I think he said some things about Megan that night as well. And I feel like more than anything, that was the additional catalyst, because one thing about the company I mentioned prior, they will protect their own at all costs, no matter who gets eaten in front of a public audience. And yeah, and you know, I'll leave that there.
If we're not on tomorrow, it's Rock Nation.
Listen, Rock Nation's trying to take us out. Shannon Sharpe's trying to take us out. Side Dish got a bunch of haters, you guys. Like
the bar.
Something happened to any of us, it'll be like the episode of Dallas. Like, who actually shot JR? Could have been anybody.
Could be anybody. Could be anybody.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. All right. NBA player Kevin Durant has found himself in the middle of one of the wildest social media dramas of the season. And this one's not about his play on the court. Fans are convinced he's behind a secret burner account that's been talking wild online. And here's what he had to say.
Go ahead, guys. Any questions?
Kevin, there was allegations of the All-Star that you used a burner account to prank former teammates. The handle for the burner was @Kevin. Is that your account? You send a message to that?
I know you got to ask these questions, but I'm not here to get into Twitter nonsense. I'm just here to focus on the season and keep it pushing. But I know I get you got to answer these questions. My teammates know what it is. We've been locked in the whole season. Enjoyed our break. Had a great practice today. Looking forward to the road trip.
He didn't say no. He did not say no. That's how you answer. You'd be like, you know, I'm not here to talk about that. A private X account started popping off online saying things like, you know what, Headkrack, you're the best here at impersonating folks.
I tried on that one. I swear I miss Ben Simmons. At least that N-word would give me the ball. On Kyrie around Luka, nah, that N-word Kyrie really on his best behavior around that European, but treat his own people like we own something. Now, in regards to Westbrook, he said, I wouldn't say Kyle was competing with me, but that light-skinned Steph and that triple-double cocaine bear Russell Westbrook, He referred to his Houston Rocket team as crayon eaters, and also said, "I'm gonna turn the ball over with this shitty ass team. I don't give a f. Your franchise player can't shoot or defend. That's a way bigger issue than my turnovers. Remember, these guys are your future."
All right, well, fans,
something he might say. All right.
I mean, but he's saying then my turnovers, like he's speaking in the first person, like he's like saying it like it's kind. He should have said then KG. You know what I mean? Like KD's. I don't know. He kind of messed up. All right, fans say these sounded just like something KD would write because he's got a history with secret accounts. Do we think KD not denying it means he's been caught slipping again? And what do you think?
I don't know. You know, because sometimes Katie comes off a little soft-spoken. So the idea of having a burner account to say what you really want to say does really seem in line. And there seems to be, obviously, there's a little history of that. But I also feel like once you get caught once, you don't start a whole new account and keep going. Like, that would be ridiculous. I think that would be, what? Do you think you would like, oh, I got caught this one time. Let me create a different account and just keep going?
Have any of you guys ever cheated before? Did you just cheat once?
No.
Please, Beth.
I'm just wondering.
I mean,
one time. You're amazing.
I mean, it's apples to oranges. You know, like cheating and having a burner account. It's
hold on a second.
I like that.
Yeah, I short-circuited.
Yeah, y'all were like, oh.
Do not compute.
Claudia, do you have a burner account? You're on so many shows. You know so many people. I'm sure you got things that you've wanted to say to people that maybe you haven't said.
I have a burner account on Instagram. Mm-hmm.
What do you do with it?
If I want to look at someone's stories, but I don't want them to know that Claudia Jordan looked at their stories, like, you know, I'll do it through that one. Or if I want to talk a little, but I don't use it that much. I just use it to like look at a story. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm on demon time and shit, so I'm gonna start using it more.
That's what's up. See, intention, man. Do the things. Resolutions. I think I probably have like the worst Twitter burner account. Like mine's is like it's Headkrack 2. Like TOO.
Wait, TOO?
Yeah.
Headkrack also. Dang, I got to get a burner account. I don't even have one.
Tanner Jr. Yes.
Yeah. TT Jr. Okay, this one, listen, you know we had to get this story in. Shannon Sharpe, a.k.a. Uncle Shay Shay, he sat down with producer Hitmaker, and they discussed kids. And here's what Shannon had to say about how he wishes he would have gone about having them.
But here, you don't waited this long, man. Be with that woman.
That's what I'm saying.
Be with her. Be with her. Because all things being equal, I have 3 kids and they're beautiful. They're all graduates. My youngest daughter is in residency as a doctor. But if I could do anything over again, I would have all my kids from one woman. That's my really. I love my kids and they're great. They've never given me any problems, and thankfully, knock on wood, none of them have my personality.
Yeah.
But that's what I would do. And that's what I would tell you. One woman.
Okay, do you think Shannon realizing kids, having them all in one household, that's, obviously that would be nice? Or do you think it was too hard juggling different children's mothers in different households? Like, what do you think got him here?
Probably both.
A little both.
Okay, Claudia?
I don't believe nothing he said, so I was just going to say, go ahead, Headkrack.
I mean, this is the thing. Like, it's one stress level to like have to go like from this place or that state to the other state to go see your kids. Is another thing to deal with the energies of multiple baby mothers. You know what I mean? And I've been fortunate to only have 2 baby mothers, but I had my son since he was 3. You know what I mean? And even the stress of still dealing with his mom from afar sometimes, because we're in a much better space now, was difficult, And I just couldn't imagine not seeing my kids every day. You know what I mean? Because like that is truly the thing that keeps my skull intact and a bullet out of it. Because like, oh yeah, I can't check out. They need me. You know what I mean? Like, because
the world needs you, HK. We all need you.
Yes.
Yeah, we're all going through some dark days. But, at the end of the day, you need those things that bring you your peace and your sanity. And for me, it's my kid. So I understand where he's coming from. One of the few times where I wholeheartedly agreed with Claudia's op.
my op is
oh, wow. What if we stopped calling him by name and we were just like Claudia's op, CJ's op, you know which one.
Right.
Yeah.
it's like when you like a quarterback or a basketball like legend, and then you learn more stuff about them, and you're kind of disappointed. Like, I don't hate Shannon Sharpe. It's just my feelings of him. I'm like, ugh, like you keep just making these unforced errors. I feel like he's getting adulthood extremely late in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I should have been. I wish I would have had them all by one mom. Okay, but just a couple years ago, you were like kind of being cheap as hell with your daughter with her wedding, but then you give OnlyFans $20 million. Like, stuff like that pisses me off about your character. Like, it's like, yeah, it's better late than never, but I'm like, damn, Shannon, you could have like saved a lot of your children pain by like growing up a little bit sooner. Like, I'm just sick of old ass immature men. Like my age, but still YNs in the head. But it's better late than never, I guess. But it's just like, come on, Shannon. Like, stuff you're saying is stuff that a 35-year-old gets. Oh, I wish not like 60-something. Like, dude, did you just realize this?
Yo, I think that time vacuum that a lot of athletes and even people in the entertainment space get put in sometimes, it's like a blink of the eye. Like 25 years, 30 years goes by so fast because your life's moving so fast. And now that things are slowing down just a little bit, now you catching them lessons that you probably should have gotten in your 20s.
I don't think people mature when things are great. I don't think people grow out of successes. I think it takes failure, and I think it takes hard times to develop and to push you into something else. And maybe just over these last couple of years, like the OnlyFans thing blew up in his face on multiple levels. I'm sure it hurt him personally just as much as it hurt him financially. Maybe, I don't know, but that's the thing. I'm just piggybacking off of what HK was saying. Is so many of these people doing so well. They're in great condition. They're very public. They're making all kinds of money. Like, loss and failure can't find them until they get much older, and suddenly they're out of that spotlight a little bit.
Yeah, I'm sure his kids are like, thanks, Dad.
Well, yo, off the break we go, but here's 2 words you probably thought you'd never hear in the same sentence: Disney and DuRags. We'll tell you about that drama coming up in 2 minutes.
Mickey.
Welcome back. All right, they say not all superheroes wear capes. Apparently, some wear DuRags. That's right. Disney is catching heat after introducing a new character named Captain DuRag in its animated series, Hey AJ, based on books written by former NFL player Martellus Bennett. Let's take a look at this clip during Black History Month.
You just gonna stand there all day like a bunch of soggy laundry? Help a brother out. A little flipping. Fold all the laundry tight. You gotta dip in. Then put these out of sight. When you're training to defeat the clutter, you need to whip it right. Let me introduce myself.
Captain DuRag, bring it superhero funk. Captain DuRag, clean up that evil junk. If you're out there doing wrong and you hear this funky song, watch out for DuRag. He eats bad guys for lunch.
Now, since the episode aired, the backlash has been loud. Some calling the character stereotypical and tone deaf, especially during Black History Month. But writer Camille Corbett said the character is actually inspired by 1970s blaxploitation films, which some cases could be seen racist, and meant to challenge respectability politics that and the idea that Black representation has to fit a certain image. So what do y'all think? This is a creative representation or cultural misstep?
Tanner, what do you think?
Oh my gosh, what? You really you know what? Personally, I take more grievance with the fact that that's another superhero with their underwear on the outside. That bothers me more than the DuRag. But I am not in a position to speak about the hold on, our producer's asking me if I know what. Yes, I know what a DuRag is. But
what does a DuRag do for your hair?
Oh my gosh. Okay, here. Where is mine? Give me a second.
Not where it's mine.
I don't have it. I don't have one. I don't have one.
It's to create waves.
What is it? Oh, I understand the purpose. Okay, good Lord. Here we go. And I will take an education if I get this wrong. My understanding is the DuRag, the purpose of it is to protect the hair, to protect African American hair as it's been fixed, and to preserve it while people sleep, and lots of other scenarios as well. And then kind of became a fashion statement, like a cultural identity as it progressed through the years. And so that's my understanding of it. Am I way off here?
You're in the neighborhood. You're like in the driveway. You also described the bonnet kind of too.
The bonnet protects the hair. So like I just have my hair pressed today, so I would put a bonnet over it, so it wouldn't be like all wild when I sleep, and when I get up, it's silky. And the DuRag is to you make it tight and it creates waves. Like you want to create waves, but you're in the ballpark.
I'm close enough. Okay, all right. Just as long as I'm close enough, I feel like.
Yeah, you're good. You're not proud boyish, proud boyish or anything. You're good. Hey man, I'm sick and tired of everything that's a Black. Like they have to, if they use a Black character, cue the funky town music, and they always have to be doing a Running Man, and
you made it jivey.
Yeah, it's like shucking it. You might as well put a bucket of chicken and some watermelon. He's like, because it's too much. Like, why can't it just be a character that just happens to be Black? Why they gotta be doing backspins and handstands, like break in, and you did the Running Man? Like, why? You don't see other superheroes get to be cool. They don't have to they're not all like this one's all the Running Man. Like, why? I'm sick of it.
Like I feel like Static Shock got it right. I feel like Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse got it right with Miles Morales. Yeah. And the part that baffles me is Martellus Bennett, who used to play for the Cowboys, aka Marty B. He is the writer of the book that this is based off of. And something tells me there's no way he could have been in the writer's room when they voiced this and animated this, because it definitely seemed like it was a person who maybe watched 8 Mile and thought they understood the culture and be like, I got it. Let us write
no. Do you think does Captain DuRag feel as though a Mountbatten-Windsor type cousin might have?
I wouldn't even say that as much as it could have been done right. But like Claudia was saying, it was just so jivey. The music, remember like in the 80s? Oh, perfect example. On Revenge of the Nerds, when the Lambdas showed up at the end to help Louis Skolnick and all them at the end of the movie when they was going up against the Alphas, and they started playing that funky ass bassline music because everybody was Black, and they did that slow pan across and showed like just how Black everyone is that came through, and the music got funky. I hate when that happens. Like, oh man.
But I love funky music.
I love play with some white people. Why is it only with it's I don't know. Y'all are the ones that need the funk.
The flip side of that would be like if we did a show every time a white dude came on, a guitar riff hit. You know what I mean? Like
every time I showed my face, it was like ticker and I was just like, hey guys.
After a while, you're like, all right, come on,
wow.
Can I just be regular white? Or can we just be regular Black? Like there's Black people that are not rappers, are doing the Running Man. on their way to solve a crime. He's doing the Running Man. I'm like, oh. But you know, if he didn't have funky lips, we'd probably complain about that too. If we're keeping it about.
Okay. All right. Well, moving on to another uplifting topic. It's about a man who won't die for his wife.
Oh. So this is the positive show tonight.
All right. So a man hopped on a podcast and he made one statement, just one statement about marriage. And folks are clutching their pearls and side-eyeing their spouses because what he said was just so crazy. It involves how far he would or would not go for his wife. Man. Take a look.
Be like, am I willing to die for this?
I'm not. I'm
I'm
not willing to die
I think
for it.
dying for your wife and your family, I can understand.
Because it's dangerous. It's not fearful. It's a dangerous
Kids,
situation.
yeah.
Wife too. 'Cause you
Wife,
bought
no.
her. Look, you bought her though.
I'm not.
I mean, like once you
I'm not dying for my wife, man. Doing in a dangerous situation. If me and my wife are running because two niggas are shooting at us and she trip, I'm gonna keep running.
You and your wife.
Me and my wife.
Who hurt you?
Nobody. I'm just saying I'd keep running.
Well, damn.
Okay, that's Rito Brown. Like, you know, what do you guys think? Is he right? Do you ever want to be running from something with him? Do you that's crazy.
Yeah, like the example given, he was wrong. Y'all both have to take that L. Cause like, what if all right, let's just say if you ran, you left her, and then somehow the bullet still missed her, she caught up with you later. That cussing out is gonna be the never-ending story.
Facts.
Yeah.
You eventually will catch that bullet.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I think that was one of the most horrible. If I was his wife, he probably not married though. The way he just was so quick that there was zero hesitation. And then the scenario he said, that was real P of him.
Yeah.
Rhymes with bussy.
Real P?
Yeah.
Rhymes with bussy.
Oh.
Rhymes with wussy. Okay, I'm sorry.
Real bussy
say like
of him.
If you're running with your wife and she trips, you just keep it running. Like you keep
That's
it pushing.
crazy.
Damn, like
That's crazy. I would stop and help my friend up, let alone my wife.
we just did a story of a woman that would want to do half the time for her husband, and she was like
Right.
putting it on the line, and this guy won't even stop and pause for a second while bullets are going by. He don't deserve a wife.
Women are programmed differently over there in the East than they are there. Like, I mean, there's that component, but very spirit of servitude energy over there. But like, yeah, man, like these new dudes over here in the States, man, they wild sauce. They probably get carried over the altar. The men.
I got questions. I hate to say this, but now I got questions about like his childhood and the family dynamic he grew up in, and I'm like, maybe this man just needs some love,
Well,
Maybe
Sassy in the chat says, yeah, he's not married, so maybe he doesn't.
Yep.
Maybe he doesn't love somebody enough to want to take that bullet for him.
Yeah,
I don't think he likes women.
There it is.
Because like
There
even
it
a
is.
man that's like your friend, I've had male friends that have been more protective over that would like not just leave me hanging. Friends, homies, that's like, I honor women. Like I got you. And to say that about your wife, I'm not saying he's gay. I'm saying you don't like women.
Right. It's a misogyny. It's an idea of misogyny and violence against women is like acceptable in some capacity.
Yeah. Advanced level bros before hoes.
Advanced level.
Yeah.
Jesus
Right.
Christ.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to a quick 2-minute break, and we'll be back with the question of the day.
Damn, he cold.
y'all wild in the poll. The poll says 51% they absolutely would not die for the spouse. And knowing what we know, most of y'all are women. So that answers the question that women definitely wouldn't take bullets for their dudes.
HK, we can't trust these hoes. That's what I've learned.
We're already ghost.
We're already gone. Y'all made no girl starts off as a hoe. Y'all made them hoes and angry, not like y'all. We all start off with a Cinderella story.
Yeah. Me and Tanner had DuRags on for the 2-minute break.
It's
time for the question of the day, and it's time for me to set the scene. All right, man. So y'all in a happy relationship, everything's cool, no drama, no red flags, and out of nowhere, your partner's best friend pulls you to the side and confesses that they have feelings for you. And it's not a joke. You're not being punked. No flirting. It's a full-on. I've been wanting you since the moment I saw you. Now you stuck. Because if you tell your partner, you could blow up a friendship that's been around way longer than you. But if you keep it quiet, then you hiding something. So are you telling your partner or shutting it down and moving on like nothing happened?
I'm definitely telling. I'm telling. Because if I don't and he finds out through my dude, it's going to look at it as something to hide. Yeah.
Fair.
I didn't blow up your friendship. You did. You was lusting over your best friend's woman. I mean, I get it. Don't tell me that. You know what I mean? I got a big mouth. I'm on side dish.
I mean, I kind of knew. I kind of assumed anyhow. I could tell.
Thinking it was weird you didn't. So.
To be honest, you just confirmed my suspicion. Now get the F out of here. Yo, it's so weird. Okay, if my best friend's girl came up to me and was talking about how she's into me, I would have to tell him. Because my presumption would be that that this isn't the first time she's told somebody that, and that if she's got a crush on me and she's with him, I would go to the place where she probably has crushes on other guys and she's trying to get out some way or another, and she's willing to cause a rift between me and my guy over it. Like, I think that's a you issue, you know?
So Fair. She's a hoe. She's a hoe.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, it's one of those things where, like, you know, it's you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. Because, like, you could cause a rift, you know, between them. And, like, now she's mad because she lost her best friend. And what if y'all don't work out? Now she lost 2 people. Like,
I'd have to tell him, like, I'd have to say, yo, it's so weird. I don't know what was going on. I don't know if she's drinking, but she said this and it made me a little uncomfortable. I just wanted you to know. And then she also said that she wouldn't die for you, which is a really strange thing for her to bring up. I don't know why she said that. She said if she was out in the ocean, she would let you freeze to death in the water and she would stay on the piece of wood and live. And that's just a weird thing for her to say to me for no reason.
Involuntarily. For me, right, like, if it was my best friend's girl, I would definitely tell him that his girl's moving funny. Yeah. But if it was my girl's best friend, I wouldn't say anything, but I also wouldn't engage either. Mm-hmm. I would just keep distance or, like, drop them little subtle hints how women be dropping because, dude, I don't like your friends.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of thing. Because, like, you gotta handle both those things kind of with a certain level of delicacy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. If you don't tell, like, say your best friend's partner or your best friend's mate tries to get at you and you don't tell, it does look like you're entertaining it. Like, only if you kind of are considering it, you know, maybe, I guess.
Mm-hmm. I've definitely been on the other side of that, and, like, I still don't really rock with that dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just based off of something that happened in high school, because I have a gold medal in grudge holding. You know what I mean? Like, but, like, I really felt crushed. Like, yo, this is what y'all was doing just because he had a
car? Yeah. Oh, same dude, same thing. Absolute 100% exact same thing. There's only like two people in my life that I've ever blocked, and one of them is a guy who I thought was my dude, who was like one of my best friends. We lived together at a point in time, and then I found out he was taking a girl that I was seeing, and I was like, I had to cut them both out.
Did he smash?
I think so. Neither one of them could directly look me in the eye once I was like, oh, is this what's going on? Like, it was real messy after that.
Were you guys intimate?
Her and I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So it wasn't like virgin time, something like that. Okay. Oh, damn.
No.
Loving the crew.
Well, off the break we go. When we come back, you know how we giving it up. Everybody's favorite game. Whose cousin is it? It's crime time, y'all. See you in 2.
If I was running from some... I'm getting a massage.
Oh, welcome back. It's time for everyone's favorite game.
Whose cousin is it?
All right, a 56-year-old Florida woman was arrested after allegedly showing up to a babysitter's house and pretending to be a caseworker, claiming she was there to remove a 9-year-old boy and give him back to his biological mother.
Oh, wow. What in the Epstein? Okay, and when the babysitter refused, the counterfeit CPS worker allegedly called 911 on herself, asking for help removing children from the home. Like, ma'am, you know you are the criminal here, right?
And it didn't stop there. She allegedly threatened to take the other kids too, and was overheard fake calling someone saying she'd be working late finding homes for all the kids she was removing.
Well, at least she committed to the bits. But the show's over. She's now facing multiple charges, including attempted kidnapping and misuse of 911. All right, whose cousin is this?
Definitely Epstein's Island cousin, Miss
we don't-
Doubtfire Wig.
Yeah, we don't really take kids. We're more of a give them away.
Go stay with your grandmother.
Yeah, go stay
This
with your
is
grandma.
either my cousin or other cousin.
This has...
I mean, because the Florida component does put it to where it could be like, Duolingo cousin,
It is the hold on a second though. What my cousins love the hold on, I'll call management. So that feels like
But like the arrogance of it all, yeah, it's whites in Florida or black.
The Florida white.
Black people are arrogant like this too.
Yeah.
I'll take all these goddamn kids. How they say it? They say,
all right, well, let's get down to the bottom of it. Let's move that van.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Surprise, surprise.
And she looks very remorseful, too.
She's real bad about it. NTT.
I felt that, yeah, I'll take all these kids. Arrogance.
Wow.
Well, damn. Well,
That's a sad one.
well, thank y'all for being our children in the chat and hanging out with us, man. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, tell others. And also, you can watch all the older episodes that you may have missed on YouTube and Tubi as well.
That's right, the Lunel episode. Hey, guys, thank you so much for tuning in for that Lunel episode. That was a lot of fun.
Bye, y'all.
Adios.
Bye. See you guys later.